Hello and welcome to Halloween Be Thy Name. Today I'm going to tell you the story about King Biiiiiible. King Biiiiiiible was the son of Nebuchadnezzar who had attacked Jerusalem and stolen many of the sons and daughters of the people who lived there after his army had attacked. As well as that, Nebuchadnezzar had taken gold and silver goblets, plates, cups from the temple, God's temple, and took them back to Babylon. Now, many years later, his son Biiiiiible, who had become king, was hosting a grand banquet with many of the royal family present, and emperors, and all of the wise men from the city were there. Now, Biiiiiible, being quite bolshy, ironically enough, decided that he would bring all of the items from the temple, such as the cups, the plates, the goblets, and he'd serve his food on God's items. As he did this and celebrated, people started to praise not the God of the Bible, but the God of the gold that made the cups, of the silver that made the plates, the bronze. They praised the gods of the items themselves. They did not praise the God of the Bible. Suddenly, a disembodied hand appeared, floating in the room. It came to behind Biiiiiiile's head and wrote in blood words on the wall in a language they could not read. The king sent for all of his wise men and demanded that they explain what the words meant that were written on the wall. Nobody could. Then the king's wife came to him and said, "There is a man who used to work for your father Nebuchadnezzar called Daniel, and maybe he can read the words. He serves the God of the temple from which you took the cups and plates." So they sent for Daniel, and Daniel came. He could read the writing, and he said, "God has said, you have been weighed and balanced and found wanting." That night, King Biiiiiiible died, and King Darius took over the kingdom.